My warning to the Ayatollah was that if they continue to move against those troops, we will respond, and he should be prepared. It has nothing to do with Israel.
Biden sending a stark warning to Iran yesterday over its alleged involvement in supporting attacks on U.S. troops stationed in the Middle East.
He loves to warn them, but we don't do anything about it.
Don't.
Peter Doocy is, don't. They do. Peter Doocy does. He is live at the White House. Hey, Peter.
And good morning. When this was all happening in Lewiston, Maine last night, we understand that President Biden was still at that ornate state dinner in a tent on the South Lawn. At some point, he stepped away from the head table where he was seated with the Australian Prime Minister to make 4 individual phone calls. They're telling us it was to the Maine governor, both Maine senators, the independent Angus King and the Republican Susan Collins, and then to the Congressman Jared Golden. The president, we are told, offered federal support, and we're told he has been briefed about what happened. And he's also got another decision to make now, what to do about militias backed by Iran attacking American troops that are stationed in the Middle East, injuring some, including causing traumatic brain injuries. This is a separate issue than Iran backing Hamas on the October 7th attacks. And so, for the first time, it is a separate public warning to the Ayatollah.
We have had troops in the region since 9/11 to go after ISIS and prevent its reemergence. And my warning to the Ayatollah was that if they continue to move against those troops, we will respond, and he should be prepared. It has nothing to do with Israel.
The only thing on the public schedule today is a press briefing with the press secretary, and it is a near certainty there are going to be a lot of calls there for more gun control. Remember, this is a president who, within the last week and a half or so, renewed a call for an assault weapons ban in the United States, and about a month ago started a new office here at the White House, a gun violence prevention office that is headed by the vice president. Back to you.
You know, Peter, has there been any reaction from the White House, especially since he's the leader of the Democratic Party, of the squad members voting on condemning Hamas and supporting Israel? Any reaction from the White House?
We haven't heard anything specifically about them voting to not voting to condemn Hamas, but we know that White House officials are on the side of Israel fully here, and they are essentially saying that Rashida Tlaib, without naming her, is wrong to be making statements that make it sound like Israel had some complicity in like the hospital bombing, right, and that Israel was in any way responsible for what happened earlier this month.
She's very critical of the president.
Yeah.
She was just critical of Israel. She's critical of the president. So we'll see if the squad, now the House is back in order. Is there any plan to talk to the new speaker?
They already talked just yesterday. Don't know exactly how that went. Probably a short call. But,
Probably a short call.
But they did talk, yeah.
All right, Peter, thank you very much.
Peter.